ever feel like you're stuck in a never-ending cycle? Every month, the bills come crashing in. The credit card screams, interest piles up, and no matter how hard you try, your money just vanishes. It's like a nightmare. You wake up already exhausted, you work all month, and at the end, you're worse off than when you started. Your head hurts, your heart races, and the only thing growing is your fear. But what if I told you there is a way out, that this nightmare has an end, and that you can wake up for real and change your life in just 5 steps? Today, you're going to discover how to escape the invisible prison of debt, how to take control of your finances, breathe freely again, and build a life that's lighter, freer, and happier. You don't need to be a math genius. You don't need to be rich. All you need is a decision in the right direction. And that direction starts right now. Let's go. Debt is sneaky. It creeps in slowly, like a shadow in the corner of the room. A small purchase here, a payment plan there, just this month I'll delay the credit card excuse. And suddenly, without even noticing, it takes over everything. You look around, and you're surrounded. Overdue bills, endless notifications, a bad credit score, constant stress. It's like living in a maze where every exit leads to another dead end. And the worst part, it becomes normal. You get used to the anxiety. You start to think it's just part of life, but it's not. This is not living. It's surviving. That steals your sleep, your health, your dreams. It creates tension at home, takes away your freedom, and kills your peace. But there is a way back. And it all starts with awareness. Mastering your finances is not a luxury. It's a necessity. It's not just for millionaires, investors, or financial experts. It's for me, for you, for everyone. Managing your money well is like brushing your teeth. If you don't do it daily, you'll have serious problems later on. When you control your finances, you don't live in fear. You don't depend on luck. You're not driven by impulse. You choose, you decide. It's like stepping out of a dark room and opening the windows. Light comes in, the air changes, and you start to see what once felt impossible. Freedom. And that's why, now, you're going to learn the 5 steps to break free from debt and transform your financial life for good. Step 1 is to face the truth. It's tough, I know, but you need to do it now. Grab a pen and paper or a spreadsheet and list everything. Yes, everything. How much you owe, to whom, what interest rates, what due dates. Organize it by value and urgency. A lot of people live in the dark. They kind of know they're in trouble, but avoid looking. But avoiding doesn't erase debt. Facing it is the beginning of healing. When you write it down, you see clearly. And when you see clearly, you start to plan. Good. Now that you know where you are, it's time to stop sinking. Step 2. Stop the bleeding. Imagine a boat with a hole in the bottom. You can keep bailing water all day long, but if the hole stays open, it's going to sink. That's what happens when you try to pay off debt but keep spending recklessly. You have to seal the leak. Right now, cut out everything that's not essential. Subscriptions, delivery, impulse buys, that store credit card charging 15% interest a month. Say no. Be radical. This is not suffering, it's freedom. You'll be shocked at how much you spend without noticing, and how much you can save by changing small decisions. With the leak under control, it's time for step 3. Build your attack plan. Now that you've mapped out your debts and stopped digging deeper, you can organize your payments. There are 2 popular strategies, the snowball and the avalanche. With the snowball method, you start by paying off your smallest debt first, then the next. It gives you quick wins and boosts your motivation. With the avalanche method, you start with the debt that has the highest interest rate. It may take longer to feel the progress, but you save more money in the long run. Choose the one that fits you best. The key is to start. Decide how much you can pay per month. Set clear goals. Call creditors if you need to negotiate. But have a written, visible plan. Now, here's a powerful step. Increase your income. Yes, step 4 is to bring in more money. Cutting expenses helps, but increasing your income accelerate the process. Sell something you don't use. Pick up a freelance gig. Teach something online. Use your free time, your skills, your creativity, anything you've got. You'll be surprised how much impact or $100, 200 reals, or even a little more per month can have when directed toward your debts. Plus, making extra money proves to yourself that you're not powerless, that you can turn the tide. And finally, the most important step, change your mindset about money. Here's the truth. Debt doesn't start in your wallet. It starts in your mind. Bad habits, impulse, decisions, lack of control, distorted beliefs, all of that fuels the cycle. You need to reprogram how you think about money. Learn the basics. Make a budget. Track your spending. Learn to say no. Understand the real value of what you buy and the power of waiting. Money is a tool. It can build or destroy. It all depends on how you use it. You are not your debt. You are greater than this. You can begin again. You weren't born to be a slave to bills. You were born to live with freedom, purpose, and peace. And I know, it feels like a long road. But everything begins with the first step. Little by little, the nightmare fades, and in its place comes clarity, comes relief, comes life. One day, you'll wake up and say, I did it, and nothing compares to that feeling. So, if this video opened your eyes, I have a personal invitation for you. Subscribe now to Financial Health Today. Here, we talk about money the way it should be, with truth, simplicity, and the real desire to see you succeed. Leave a like, share this video with someone who needs to wake up from this nightmare, and drop a comment below saying, I'm taking control of my finances. Let's build a smarter, freer, healthier financial future together. Talk to you in the next video.